How is the move to digital television affecting analytics and audience measurement?
So in the broadcast world, even as far back as 2 or 3 years ago, I mean, that's pretty close in, the way that you measured what was happening is through a panel. Nielsen has a panel of about 15,000 families that they instrument up and literally monitor what they do with the family's permission. I mean, families opt into this panel. They come in, they install hardware on your computers, on your televisions. They install microphones to listen to what's happening. That's how television content providers get paid, right? They sign contracts with their advertisers based on how many Nielsen families are watching their material, right? Watching the ads and the shows. And the reason why Nielsen does that way is because in a world where where you have analog TV, right, or TV comes over the cable box, it's about the only thing you have. I mean, I think that's a reasonable method to do it. And Nielsen obviously very successful, built a very large business that way. What's really interesting to me in this what's coming down the pike really fast is people are starting to consume their content on a variety of devices, right? They're using computers, they're watching media on their iPhones, the iPads. I mean, I probably watch as much television on the iPad as I do as my screen at home because I travel so much. So what's fascinating from an analytic perspective is, as opposed to, they said 2 or 3 years ago, where the data was based on these 15,000 families, you could do the analysis in an Excel spreadsheet, right? I mean, basically, right? But as people are starting to consume content digitally, we don't have to do a sample anymore. We can rely on a census, right? When somebody says, hey, I want to watch The Closer, that comes from our servers, and that generates a log, right? It generates a count. Yeah, so I think that census data is going to be fascinating. Like, we're going to get a really nice count. And what I say to people is, look, the world is moving. It's shifting a bit away from the kind of traditional media researcher to someone like me, right, a data analyst.